guys, welcome back. So for today's video, we're back again with another favorites video, and I just can't believe how fast these months are rolling by. This month we are talking about my favorites for the month of November, and I have a lot of new stuff, but also some stuff that I kind of want to update you guys on if you've been watching my last couple haul videos. So it might seem like I just got these products, but I've actually had them for 2 to 3 weeks now. So there are a couple things that I would like to update you guys on and let you know which ones really stood out to me that I've really been liking. So let's just go ahead and get started. I always like to start off with skincare and update you guys on what I'm liking, and I hauled this in my Sephora VIP haul. This is the Origins Vitamin Moisturizer, and I've really been liking this one. I haven't actually opened the other one that came along with it, ginseng one. I can't remember exactly what it was called because I've been liking something else, which I'll talk about in just a second. I've been wanting to try it for such a long time, but I don't know, I kept putting it off. And what I've noticed since using this is like texture that I had around my cheeks is definitely going down. It went away for a little while and then slowly it started coming back, and since using this it's really going down. If you guys want to try it out along with another morning moisturizer, the pack that I picked up was a really good deal. I think it was around 20 bucks, and you find it like in that aisle right before checkout at Sephora. Now the one I've been using in the morning is this one from CLINIQUE, which I got as like a 100-point perk when I was checking out, and this is the Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief Gel Cream, and I really been liking this one. I mentioned before that I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, which is a water gel moisturizer. So the formula is very similar. It's not so much like a cream, it feels more like a serum. It's extremely lightweight, but it's very moisturizing. And this one I have to say is a lot more moisturizing than the Neutrogena one. A little bit goes such a long way. So even if you're just able to get one of these 100-point perks like I did, this is still gonna last you a pretty good amount of time in order for you to find out if you really like it or not. I used it today and my skin not only feels really soft, I think that's also because of the Origins moisturizer, but it just feels so plump and it doesn't feel too heavy because I go in with like a primer and a foundation, concealer, and you load up so many products, you don't want like a heavy moisturizer underneath all that. I don't even know how to begin with this product. I wish I would have had this during my pamper routine that I posted not too long ago, but it is the Scrub of Your Life from Soap & Glory. Seriously, one of the best scrubs I've ever used. I really didn't think there would be much difference to any of the scrubs out there, but this one just takes the cake. It says smoothing body butter, which makes perfect sense because it leaves your skin feeling so moisturized, and I'm already obsessed with the Soap & Glory body butter. It's one of my favorites. Now this kind of has the same scent, so if you don't like the smell of the body butter, you're probably not going to like the scent of this one. It is a very intense smell, but it doesn't linger. Like, I used it this morning and I can't smell it on me anymore, so it could be a good or bad thing if you enjoy the scent. I just had the little mini bottle because I picked it up randomly when I was leaving Ulta. They had it in their little section right before you check out. It's only around like $4 or $5 bucks. I decided to try it out because I've been wanting to try out more Soap & Glory products, and I've really been liking it. How many times have I said that already? I like it. I used it today. I used it on one arm, and after I rinsed it off, I felt the difference between the arm that I hadn't used it on and the one I did, and I really could tell a difference. My skin just felt so soft and smooth compared to the other arm that I hadn't used it on. So like I said, you can pick up this little one at Ulta if you don't want to go big and get the big bottle, but I say go big and get the big bottle. Another scrub that I've been liking is this one from LUSH. It's Salted Coconut. I'm such a sucker for LUSH products. Every time I go to the mall, I cannot not go to LUSH. I do like the scent like once you're scrubbing it in your hands, but if you just smell it straight from the jar, it smells like Play-Doh, which does not sound good at all. I don't use hand cream as often as I should, so my hands kind of get really dry. I need to use more hand cream, so I got this because my hands were feeling really dry. I've also been using it kind of as a foot scrub or just around my like knees or elbows, anywhere it feels really dry. This is where I like to use it. I keep this in my shower because that's when I tend to use it the most, and I really like it. So you guys check it out. It is permanent. I think I might have mentioned that it might have been limited edition but it's not. It's gonna stick around. Now the last thing I want to talk about before jumping into makeup is this dry shampoo I picked up during the VIB Sephora sale. And this is the Elizabeth & James Nirvana White Dry Shampoo. A lot of people were saying that it's so heavily scented and you don't even need a perfume because when you have this in your hair, it kind of smells like you're actually wearing the perfume, which I was like, sold, give me this product, I need it because I'm already a fan of dry shampoo and I already love the scent. I don't feel like it's very heavily scented. I mean, when I'm spraying in my hair, I can smell like the perfume, but actually wearing it throughout the day, I don't find that it lingers. That's what you're hoping for through this dry shampoo. I don't think you're gonna get that, but then again, I don't really smell perfume on myself, so that could just be me, but I have really been liking it because I feel like it is a really great dry shampoo. I'm more than positive there are cheaper alternatives to this one that are just as good. Let's be real, it's $30 and I don't think it's absolutely necessary for you to have. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have not washed my hair in about 4 days and it's all thanks to this dry shampoo, and it's kept my hair not looking really oily and it just makes it look a lot cleaner. So what I like to do in the morning, and I feel like this is what you're supposed to do with all dry shampoos, maybe I'm wrong, but I spray it in my hair like right after I brush my teeth before I do anything else. I just load it at the root of my hair and don't mess with it. I just let it sit in there and soak up all the oils, and I move on to do my makeup or get dressed or whatever, and then I'll come back and massage it into my scalp, and by then most of it has absorbed into my hair and I don't have as much of a white cast. But I will say if you have dark hair, there is gonna be a white cast. So you really have to work this into your scalp to get rid of that. I hate when I fall in love with expensive products because I know I'm gonna wanna repurchase it when I run out, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but it's good. This NIVEA Men Post Shave Balm. If you watch NIKKIE tutorials, I'm sure you have heard of this. This is a huge bottle. This is 3.3 ounces, and I think this cost me around $6. So NIKKIE tutorials first introduced this, I don't know, maybe a few months ago, and since then a lot of people have started to use it because she talked about it being a great face primer. So I decided to finally pick it up, and I have to say it is a really good face primer. That's what I have on today, and it's pretty much what I've been using every single day. It's not like a silicone product or anything that's going to fill in pores. It actually feels more like a serum. It's very liquidy, and once you start rubbing it into your skin, you're gonna start to feel the product feel a little bit more tacky. So I guess that's what makes it really great for as a primer, so your foundation can really stick to that. Nicole from Young, Wild and Polished and Kathleen Lights both did like first impressions of this product, and they tested it on one half of their face, and seriously by the end of the day, the half that had this primer or balm, whatever it is, on one half, it looked so good. Like the bronzer was still in place, their blush was still there, it just wasn't patchy. It just looked a lot better compared to the other side by the end of the day. I'll have both of their videos linked down below in case you didn't see those, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. I really have to say this is a great primer. I heard it's really great for oily skin. If you are someone with oily skin and you've tried this before, let me know in the comments down below for others to see, because I can't really speak on that since I have kind of normal dry skin. It's not mattifying, but I have heard it's really great for controlling oil. It does kind of have more of a manly scent, but I don't mind that. You guys know I love like my manly scented candles, those musky scents. I'm really into that, so the scent personally does not bother me, and I got the sensitive one. I haven't noticed it breaking me out. There are a couple highlighters I've really been liking. This I meant to put in one of my more recent hauls, but I just forgot to mention it because I've had them for a little while now, and these are the highlighters from OFRA Cosmetics. These are the ones that were in collaboration with DUPE, which is one of my all-time favorite pages. I feel like that page just blew up, and for good reason, because they have such good posts. If you are into finding drugstore dupes, you need to follow that page. So they collabed with OFRA to make these highlighters. So I have this one in You Do You, which is a little bit more, I can't describe the color. It's a little bit more golden, I guess. And this one is in You Glow Girl. And this one is definitely more pink. Those are the two highlights I have on right now, and I really like these. You can definitely build them up to be more like a strong highlight, or if you just use something like a fan brush to do them really lightly, it's great for every day. Either dupe that or the Kathleen Lights code, you can get like 30–40% off. So a really good deal for really good highlighters. The other highlight I want to mention that I just got during the VIB sale haul is the Champagne Glow palette. So you have Champagne Pop, Pearl, and Blush Copper, and I have Blush Copper as my blush right now. I absolutely love it. I really didn't think I would get much use out of Blush Copper, but just as a blush on its own, it's really, really nice, and you really can't go wrong with Champagne Pop. It's one of my all-time favorite highlights. I like mixing it with Pearl sometimes, or just wear them on their own. Pearl can be a little bit too light for me, like it's a very frosty white highlight, but perfect if you have more pale skin. But even so, like even if you have a deeper skin tone, you can like mix and match and make these highlights work for you. So I believe that this palette would work for everybody. The only bad thing is the pans are a little bit small. I've seriously been using this every single day for about 2.5 weeks now. A little bit does go a long way, but I still want to back up because it's limited edition. This was another product from my haul video, and I just want to touch on this and let you guys know how much I've been liking this. This is the Micro Smooth. I believe it's a powder foundation. I have it on to set my foundation right now, which I'll let you guys know my favorite foundation combination that I've been using. I didn't think I would notice that much of a difference compared to some of my other powders. It doesn't just take away that luminous finish of the foundation, if that makes sense. I don't notice it gives a ton of coverage, so if you're looking to use this as just a powder foundation, you definitely could. I think it'll look very natural on, but just as like a setting powder, this is really, really nice. My favorite foundation combination, I think I've talked about this before, I cannot remember, but I just want to quickly mention it because it's what I have on right now, and I've pretty much been using it every time I film or go out. And this is the Dior Skin Nude Air Serum Foundation, and I mix in a couple of the Cover FX custom cover drops with it. I do about 2 to 3 drops of that, and just like 1 full drop of the Dior Nude Air, and that is plenty to give me more of like a, I wouldn't say full coverage, but medium coverage. I've literally worn it for like 10 plus hours, and at the end of the day, it still looks good. ColourPop liners are like my obsession right now. I use them in a tutorial to even just create a wing. It's so easy because these are so smooth, and seriously, they last all day long. Even like as a wing liner or my waterline, they are so long lasting. It makes me want to go pick up the black one as well because I just know how long these liners last. Only $6. I haven't actually tried the ones in the gel pot. I have heard mixed reviews about those, that they're very dry. I haven't tried them for myself though. I might pick one up just so I can see for myself how I like them. But honestly, I never even use gel liner, like even just regular black gel liner, I never reach for. I just feel like it's more difficult for me to use, honestly. So that's why I just stuck with the pencils, but these are so good. Last few things here. I want to talk about the lashes I'm wearing right now. I don't know if you guys can see them, but these are the Salon Perfect 615 lashes. These are lashes that are so hard to find. I actually found them at like the Walmart in my hometown, which is like a really small town, but these lashes are so pretty. I love the way they look on. First, like in the package, I was like, man, they don't look that great. They're like more of like a spikier lash, but when you have them on, they just feel so light because the band is really, really thin. If you guys can get your hands on them, definitely snag up a couple pairs because I'm obsessed with those. Last couple things I have to talk about are lip products. First one is the combination I have on right now, in case you guys are wondering. It's this lip pencil from Essence in the color Soft Berry. That's what I have on like around, like to line my lips, and then I kind of filled in the edges to give more like an ombre effect. And then I filled in the center of my lips with this Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the color Stone. I've talked about this before, but I really like the combination of these two. Another one I've been wearing a lot is this one from Kat Von D. It's in the color Lolita 2. I got the little lip duo, that's why this one's like a minier size. It's definitely more of a warmer orangey nude, but I really, really like the color. I also used in one of my last tutorials, so if you guys are interested in how it actually looks on, and I've also been wearing it a lot in my recent videos. So anytime I have more of a warmer orangey lip on, that's gonna be the one. Last one I wanna talk about is this one from NYX. It's one of their lip suedes. This in the color Cherry Skies, like deep red colors. I think this is going to be a very good shade like for the holidays. This is such a nice red. The only thing with this is the formula. The formula is not the best. It's not as bad as some of the other ones I have tried, but it is a little bit drying. It will kind of start to wear off around the center of your lips. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. And the applicator, you definitely want to get a lip liner for this one because the applicator is not very easy to work with. It's very long and big, and I don't know, it's just not very easy to apply the lipstick with, but if you can look past that and you really like the color, I really like that one as well. So that is it for my favorites video. I feel like this video is going to be so long, but I just had so many products to kind of update you guys on and let you know what I've been liking. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I've been doing really good at keeping up with my monthly favorites. Let me know, of course, what your favorites were for this month because I always like reading what you guys are enjoying also, because when I'm at the store, I always try to find these products and pick them up thanks to your recommendations. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you had not subscribed, I would love it if you did, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!